Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and I'm back with the Rainbow Tube bracelet number 2. So again, we're going to try to keep this really nice and simple. We have our pattern to work from here. If you remember our last one, it was easy, and this one should be no different. But we're going to change up the sequence of colors. So if you remember, it went down here, we had the reds and then the orange and yellow. And we're going to do that again this time, except we're going to make it go red over here as well. So these strings on either side will be our reds. And then I need like a lighter red that runs in the middle of it. So that'll be this. Yes, I could put in the underlying strings. I think we're going to skip a lot of that today. I'll do it in after the video, but I think you guys get the idea that these all just go in straight rows. Okay, so next we need the orange. So the oranges are going to be here and here, and it'll show up there and over here. All right, and then I need like a lighter orange. I don't like that one. This one. Not really hip on the first orange, but it does its thing, so that's fine. All right, and then next is the yellow. Right, so just like last time, the yellow kind of kicks this side off, and it will kick off this side as well, except for one is going to the right, one is going to the left. Hang on, I need a lighter one to go in the middle. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell that there's a difference. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay, and then the yellow will come again down here. Now here's the part that would probably have thrown you off if you were trying to put this together yourself. And that is, so the last time it was red, orange, yellow, and then we went green, blue, purple. However, this is completely different. This is going to make it more fun. So hang on, let me grab a color. That looks good. So the next color we're going to do is this purple. And it's going to come here, right? And it's going to be on this other side as well. Everything is mirrored in this one, right? So it's going to be here and here. And we need a light purple to go with it. That looks fine. Like that. Now, I gave this a bunch of thought, and I think this is how it's going to look where these two cross over, because this time it's sort of going this way and it's going this way. So wherever they cross, it's like this. So why did we go purple instead of the blue? Well, because now we're going to have the purple next to the red, next to the orange, next to the yellow. It's going to go in the form of a rainbow, and this is going to become way more noticeable here in a moment when we start adding in some more of these colors. So let's get with the next one here. The next is going to be a blue. Let's go with that. And that goes here. And here. And here. Oh, wait. Well, all right, yes. So All right, so the blues, when they come together, they're going to do that same trick. Let me get the light blue. That's fine. So that's going to go this way. Now, you can see that the purple here was meant to do the crossover. So that's fine. These will cross over this way. All right. So the next will be the greens. Let's get a little darker with that. So the greens are out here. Hang on, let me put in that. For some reason I left out that light yellow, which I don't want to. Like that. And then down here like this. On the other side, it'll be the same. Here and here. Okay, and I need a lighter green to go in the middle of those. That's fine. So you can see basically each one of these just goes every other one just like before. The red would be over here. And then the lighter red in the middle of that. Let's put in that lighter yellow here. Now, on the edges, this is not, it matches, but it doesn't match with the other side in the sense that in this case, it's the yellows coming together. And so the yellows are going to do that same kind of cross thing. So in this case, you have the same thing that happened with the purple happens to the yellow. It's over here though. And then, okay, let's see. This is the orange is coming this way. And it's going to connect with the other orange. And then the lighter one would be in the middle of that and doing the thing where it comes and lets it go both directions. And then our yellow from here is coming in this way. So you can see like you've gone from the blue to the green to the yellows, right? So it's going to run the rainbow through here in a way that's going to make this a little bit more, I don't want to say it's more interesting, but it's going to be very different from our last one. Our last one, we only had the hot colors going around to the right and the cold colors going around to the left. This time, the colors are going to be going in both directions and coming in contact with themselves. And there's going to be this area where you can really just see all the colors kind of coming through. So like in this case, the blue's going to continue out like this. And that's pretty much just going to happen like every single one of these, right? You're just going to have this little crossover thing that happens like that with the green. So I've already managed to cut up the strings for this and have Mandy put together the kumi. It's again, it's really thick. You don't necessarily have to do a kumi for it. In fact, I made a video about making the kumi, so you can check that out. Like a slightly longer video, like 8 minutes or something. It's not like a short like the normal ones. Um, so you can go check that out. It's pretty cool. But if you're not into making the kumis, you don't have the bigger disc, you could just do a regular macrame kind of start for this. It'd be fine. So the red crosses over. The red's going to do the thing where it joins over here again. Right. The orange comes down next. So I think you get the idea, right? It kind of repetitive. It kind of just keeps doing the same stuff. Oops, not that one. I don't know why, but it's easier for me to visualize like this coming out, this part out here, when I have the other part, like the other colors like already in place. Like coming out like that just feels kind of wrong to me, because I like having the guideline of the other ones in place to see where it is. It's a personal preference. It's one of those things where like just trying to not make a mistake, it just makes it a little bit easier. All right, so this is a blue. So you can see like the colors are still going to be really, really mixed up most of the time, right? Um, but do, 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 do. There's going to be this area where they kind of come together in an interesting way. Something about that, I don't know. When I came up with this idea, I got really excited. Like, I just thought this would be brilliant. Let me just fill in a little bit more of this. Again, I think my big aim here is I kind of want you to see this rainbow thing that's coming down the middle. All right. Trying to go too fast and I'm making little silly errors. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring out the middle parts. Got the green. Got yellow. Some green over here. Yellow. So you can see it really mixes up the colors. Like you had the purples next to the greens and the oranges and just kind of all over the place. All right. So now hopefully you can kind of see it, right? So it's just going to be purple, then the blue, then the green, yellow, orange, red, back to the purple. That's going to continue on. You can make this as long as you like it to be. Um, you could make this, like I said, like a keychain, make it like a chapstick holder or the inhalers holder, or you could make this really long into a bracelet like I did the first one. Um, I still haven't quite decided which I'm going to go for. I'm going to kind of leave that up in the air and see how it goes. But there you have it. This is the design. It'll be available over my website. I will fill in all the underlying strings, which won't be difficult. They just go in straight rows, which is why this is relatively easy. When you first start out making it, you will basically this diamond here up to the red and this red here, you'll have a diamond on this side, and then you'll make the diamond on the other side. You will join them both together, right, into this area here, down to the screens, and then you will flip it around and do the other side where you join the yellows together. So relatively simple tube. If you're kind of confused by my description on how it works, tune in later when I actually make this thing. I'm not sure if we'll post the video tomorrow of making it, but hopefully it's soon. Again, it really depends on how long it takes me to make this one. So there you go. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you to my Patreon and my YouTube supporters for making these possible. I really can't do it without you guys. I need the string to be able to make this stuff. So thank you guys very much for your support. You can join, there's links down below for the Patreon as well as the YouTube members. That's right next to the subscribe button. It just says join, so you can join over there. And yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.